Well, welcome back to Late Night Conspiracies, everybody. Let's jump right into it. You might want to hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your boo-boos real quick because, relax. You're gonna get some tonight. We apparently have Russia shooting down UFOs. We covered that video just the other day, but now we got a little bit more to that story. We also have a UFO apparently landing. Some are saying it crashed, and this is that alleged UFO. We're gonna actually show you that clip. But first of all, check this one out, okay? If you're new here, you do not have to subscribe. You do not have to like the video. None of that. I post random stuff, as you guys know, but so this man, okay, ended up catching this. Look at that twat. That twat just passed by. You're gonna get a slow down version too. This is security cam footage captured back in 2021. Not sure why it's just releasing now, but okay, no complaints. So they're just releasing it now, and it's like, bruh, you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden this twat just comes down and gives you a visit. Like, why? Like, ¿qué pasa? Like, ¿por qué? Right? Any of you got answers? Any scientists watching this video? Let us know, man. Any Twitter detectives? Any Reddit detectives? But okay, jokes aside, this is actually crazy. So this is that alleged tic-tac shaped UFO, the one that, you know, Commander Fravor talked about on Joe Rogan podcast. You know, that 2004 incident where the fighter jets were chasing it? Yeah, exactly, right? You heard that a million times over. I heard that a million times over. We're getting sick and tired of this one here, right? But yeah, like, look at that. So it came this low to the ground. Oh my goodness, holy smokes, it ain't no dang jokers, okay? What are the odds it's real? And it just it appeared in like one good frame, because the other two extra frames that it appeared in were blurry because it was moving so quick, right? It was moving very, very quick. That's what she said. But yeah, I want to know your thoughts. I thought it was very, very interesting. Check this out, roll it.
My Ring security camera tracked this UFO from the south starting at 1:50 a.m. on the 10th April 2025.
Okay.
What is this glowing object? Here it is close up. It's clearly a glowing orb, but why is it in my front yard? Tell me what you think about this strange object, and please hit like and...
What it means, it probably means you're next. They're probably gonna abduct your ass, homie, so you better watch out. Check this one out. What the F is the USA hiding? Uh-oh, roll it. Can we get a zoom out view? Just so we can know where exactly this is, because... So definitely an island. Oh crap. It always is one of those videos. Okay, so the homie pointing in the sky. Okay, that's not it. Yeah, slowly but surely. Wait, what? Diddy Cave? Yo, that gotta be the Diddy Cave though. But I saw something else. Yo. Oh, shit. That's King Kong. Nah. Gotta be pareidolia, man. But these teeth here, the nose hole right there. Shit. What'd you make of it? What'd you make of it? We just do not have the coordinates to this one, so I refuse to believe. But what if it's real? Shout out to Third Phase of Moon. Check this one out. So this is like alleged UFO landing, crashing, whatever. Roll it. So let's actually get into it. Strap up. Clench your butt cheeks. Put your seatbelts on.
At first I thought it could have been some kind of balloon, but then it's doing these things that just doesn't make any sense. Watch this.
At first they thought it was a balloon.
That perfect sphere, the metallic sphere that we've been seeing around the world. I think it was one of the clearest videos that we just put out a few days ago, but here's another one, and it's acting very, very strange. What's the means of propulsion? No AI, no CGI, no manipulation. We're looking at an authentic UFO here. The metallic sphere.
No
crazy
manipulation,
stuff.
huh?
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight. No manipulation, huh?
Here we go again,
Hopefully.
Blake. Look at this thing. It just hovers over the city slide there, and it's moving.
If it's moving over the city like that, there's gotta be more than just one guy recording it. But if it's real, because it definitely has the feel to it, right? I'm gonna be honest, it does feel legitimate. But is it really? I couldn't say, okay? I could not guarantee that. I guess nobody can guarantee that in this day and age, right? But insane footage, what are we talking about? We demand answers! We demand answer! What the hell is going on right now? We demand answers! We got a ball-ass UFO twat, alien bastard, bozo flying around, and we do not know what's going on. Crazy stuff indeed. Crazy stuff indeed.
This time, left to right. This it's perfectly spherical, and if this thing's metallic, it's gonna be heavy. I'm estimating this thing to be, I don't know, 6 to 10 feet in length, and it's a full size.
6 to 10. That's
what
long.
I like about this too as well. We got a picture of this thing that it shows it land, and it's on the ground, and this person gets a close up. Look at this thing just bank straight down.
Bam.
Again,
Okay.
just unconventional, and then he runs towards this thing, and there it is.
Holy crap. Nah, say you swear to God though. This is why my non-existent dog loves to bite people, because he don't believe it, okay? And this is why he loves to bite people. But now, honestly, jokes aside, okay, so it's like similar to that, you know that Jake Barber guy, eyes wide open guy, right, that leaked the X-shaped UFO? That's different. This one is metallic. This one does feel metallic in nature, and yeah, we got a little bit of that reflection too. And it's crazy, right? I want to get down to that UFO that showed up in Russia and they started open firing. I want to show you that clip and we'll talk about it. But, you know, we've seen stuff and we've heard stuff like that, you know, not people, but military started shooting at them and nothing really happens to them. Now, when you look at this, it feels like that a bullet would hit it and it would just reflect off of, or ricochet off of it, where it wouldn't even touch it. And, yeah, it's a very bizarre shaped UFO. I mean, it's a crazy one indeed. Thoughts real quick on this one?
Look at this thing. What is it? Look, it's huge.
It's the ball sphere, not an egg,
Now,
right?
I want to know what happened after that video just cut. If he actually obtained this object, put it in his pickup truck and brought it back home. If you did, contact us. We want to find out the meta behind this. What's the meta propulsion behind this object, guys? What's keeping it up in the sky? How is it able to perform these maneuvers like this?
Yeah.
It's very unconventional. It's amazing.
You imagine one day we get to fly these UFOs, like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine that. Could you imagine that? Damn. I mean, I know a lot of you are like, yo, well, SKizzle, bro, like, come on, man. Like, we are here asking for a disclosure. We ain't even getting that, and you're talking about flying a UFO. Get your ass out of here. Now, I understand, but I'm just saying, man, if you aim for the stars, you may land on the moon, though. Yeah, right, exactly my point. So, if I aim for, let's just say, being able to fly a UFO one day, we may just get a disclosure, and that's kind of like what we want, right? Gotta work smart, not hard, guys. That's what it is, okay? Like the video if you agree.
How it just shot down like that, Brent, and you could see that it was lying there in the tall grass. It definitely.
A bird flew by too. I saw a bird.
Very compelling. We're gonna have more updates on this one, guys, tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some recovery going on, crash retrieval. Yeah, Blake, I just got this in. I really got a clear shot. So pull this up on the timeline as we look at this again. This is pretty amazing. This is a moment where this thing kind of just shoots down without any kind of means of control. This isn't wind just blowing this balloon around. This is showing some sort of, I would say, control. It knows what it wants to do. And the best part is that we got this thing on the ground. Boom. Did you just see that? As it just banked. And there it goes. And this person gets really close up to a crash and retrieval right there. Okay, here's the photo. Roll it.
Roll it.
All right, we're pulling it up and we're going to get a close-up look.
We gotta hit these alien twats with like a sleeping pill. We gotta like bait them in, and we're like, hey, here's some coffee. We're gonna hit you up with some caffeine and put a sleeping pill in it. So, you know, yeah, we gotta bait them like that. I'm joking around. But big brain question though. If drinking coffee helps staying awake, what if you drink that after mixing a sleeping pill in it? Bruh. Would you like fall asleep or stay awake? That's a big brain question. I want you guys answering that in the comments. All right, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make sure you stay busy. Shout out to the homie Casper side. Roll it. This is that one where Moscow opened fires. We covered that, but now a lot more people are talking about it.
I'm just thinking, is this some sort of training measure or something?
Wait for it. Yeah, they're shooting at it. It's not hitting it.
The actual...
This is the one in the middle here.
Can you hear it?
Ну так будоражит.
Look at
So I'm not sure if he actually showed or not, but there was another clip right before this one where we saw a little, you know, it was like circling, it was like rotating, like we saw the propeller. So this is why some people were like, hey, is it a drone or is it a helicopter? Yeah, it could have been. But what if that clip was completely different and somebody just put both of them together and then it's like we're perceiving it as one video? So it could be that, or perhaps it was one video. And the interesting part was that it was making noise. Now what we've learned here is that UFOs are completely silent. So this is why a lot of people are believing it's either a drone, military drone, or a chopper, or an actual UFO, which means unidentified flying object. Does not necessarily mean alien, but that's what we're thinking, and that's what we think every time we talk about UFOs, which is understandable, but just wanted to clarify that, right? But okay, if you think this is a drone, helicopter, you got your reasons, and I understand that. I mean, yeah, if you're gonna make a claim it's a UFO, then you gotta show proof about it. I'm totally down with that. Now, the only reason a lot of people are believing, or people that believe it's a UFO, you know, we got two sides of the coin here. The biggest reason why people are believing this is a UFO is because they're shooting at it and the shots are not hitting it. It's like nothing is happening, and you're telling me they're firing so much at it. At least one shot gotta, or one bullet, one projectile gotta hit it, or a couple of them, and it needs to be brought down. But that's the thing though, it's flying one piece. It's like nothing happened. The shots that they were firing didn't do jack. So that's one of the red flag. I mean, that red flag is redder than the entire flag of China. Let me just put it that way, okay?
It's like it's spinning, or the lights are just rotating.
It's similar to that New Jersey drone where it's imitating...
What, and then it's just gone?
It's imitating like planes and all that. Nights there, homie.
It can't be training. It's not training. Those things, like,
gun jam.
You're either a really bad shot, or these bullets just don't affect this thing in the slightest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
I'm just trying to see, does any of them hit this thing?
Either they're... Nah, bro.
That one may have. That one there may have.
Oh. They're shooting. Where are they shooting though? Or it looks like that because we're looking from a different angle.
What are people saying in the comments? Do people forget helicopters exist, or just see something in the sky at night and think aliens? What?
Another guy says that I might actually believe this one. So you got like two types of people, right? I might actually believe. Oh, I must start believing. I must start praying, homie. And the next one is like, nah, bro. It's just like, you know, just a helicopter.
Bruh.
You know, just a helicopter. So you got two types of people. But I understand, bro. That's why I listed both of those explanations. I want to know your thoughts. But check this one out. Shout out to the homie Barry Step and Nightmare Fuel. Roll it.
A team of urban explorers find a secret entrance to an underground satanic temple in the abandoned city of Victorville, California. The supposed
Wait, what?
temple contains hundreds of human skeletons and other satanic paraphernalia. Watch this.
Oh man, I wouldn't. Yo, any of you would go down. I mean, if you see a hole, don't go in. Pause. Like, guys, leave the holes alone. It never ends well. I mean, you got proof here. You got evidence here. People got in and they never got a... Holy shit, I started seeing them eyes there too. A lot of shoes, huh? Why are all these shoes put together? Oh man, some satanic went down here. Yo, are these kidneys? No, please. Broken lights, maybe? I mean, the shape of a kidney, bro. Like, skulls? Yeah, skulls, bones. Yeah, that's not good, though. Where was this? If you see a hole, guys, don't go in, okay? Pause. Or don't mess around with the holes that you're not familiar with, okay? December. Okay, what language is that? I mean, it's December, I get it, but there's a Z in it. 1956. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! German, maybe? Just guessing.
I'm not sure if I've seen so many of these videos now that they're all starting to look the same or what, but I could have swore I saw some of that footage before. I'm wondering if this isn't a video of a new entrance spliced together with some old footage. Does anyone have any more information on this one? Is this a new find?
A police officer named Jesus Vargas was doing the night shift patrolling the streets of Nayarit, Mexico, when he stumbled across something disturbing in an elementary school at 3 a.m.
No manches, mira lo que estamos viendo nosotros ahorita a las 3 de la mañana. What looks like two kids playing around in the closed school can be seen before they scream and run off. What makes this very eerie is that the kids seem to be shrouded in darkness as if they were black figures. And even though they are close to the flashing light, no facial features or even their clothing is discernible. But even stranger is the fact that it's well beyond closing hours for the school. So just what would two kids be doing in there when the gates are all closed?
They also
and why
disappeared.
would their parents allow them to be there? The two police officers searched the perimeter but found no signs of the kids again. In the morning, they got a hold of the school, and after doing a thorough check, the school was certain that everyone had left the premises. So the question remains, just who or what are they?
I can't help but to assume that there must be a reasonable explanation for this. I'm betting some staff member was there outside of school hours against school policy, and they just simply lied to the cops about it when they were questioned the next day. Or maybe those kids were there with their parents who were trying to break in or something, and the presence of the cops scared them all away before they were able to do anything. So the next day when the cops asked everyone if anything had happened, no one had anything to report. That sure would be unsettling though to see that at 3 a.m.
Lots of you have probably seen this photo floating around the internet at the moment, and it's absolutely
high definition jellyfish UFO over Brazil. Oh crap! I mean, Skywatcher, we covered that clip the other day, right? Is it the same? Don't feel that way. I feel like that this is a different clip, but same subject matter. Because the other day we covered a video from Skywatcher team. Now, Skywatcher, for those of you that do not know, it's an official team that is put together, I guess, unofficially. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what I know is that it's ex-military dudes, so it's pretty effing real. All right, I'll put it that way. So they are also Skywatcher team. I mean, they're watching the skies and they're putting together videos of these UFOs and trying to dissect them and I guess finding out their truth, which is definitely welcomed. But yeah, so they were also talking about jellyfish UFOs, and we covered that the other day. So it seems like that we're getting a whole lot of these jellyfish UFOs.
sending people into a frenzy. But I've managed to find the actual video for it, right? So he's going to zoom in his lovely camera here, and he's going to try and focus up, and you will see this object manifest, right? It is absolutely...
Get the camera, Mom!
Incredible. So this was filmed on the 16th of February on 2020 in Brazil at 8:45 p.m. Okay, there's not much else to this apart from the fact that he was complimenting how beautiful this thing was, what it looked like, how it kind of glided through the wind.
Okay, finally it focused. I was like, bro, it's blurry as hell, cannot see shit, but okay.
As it was flying across, and he says notice that nothing on the UFO itself is actually blowing around, so I think he's trying to reference the tentacles there. Everything is pretty static in nature, which is rather interesting.
Let's pause it here. So it looks like a squirrel nut, or like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, and then you got these tentacles. It really is crazy, man. It really is crazy, because when you look at the universe, there, I believe it's called the nebula, that looks like a human eye, right? We got jellyfish here. I mean, we of course got jellyfish in the ocean, and the ocean is an alien planet in itself, because they always say 90 to 95% or 80 to 90% is unexplored. We don't even know what's down there. Or maybe it's a lie. Maybe we do know what's down there, but we don't want to tell the public. Or maybe they really actually mean it. Maybe it's really hard to explore it because it's so big, and you know, the deeper you go, the deeper you go, the harder it gets, because of all the weight of the water on top of you, right? So it just multiplies, so the pressure builds up, and you know, it's just maybe not so easy to explore down there. But yeah, I mean, it's truly is insane, man. Truly is insane if this is real. But would you call this a UFO? Or because when you say UFO, it's unidentified flying object. This does not feel like an object. It feels like more like a phenomenon. I guess this is why they changed from UFO to UAP. I mean, they call it UFO still, but generally speaking, they call it UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. Now it's more like a phenomenon. And then you of course got your plasmoids, you got your orbs and all that, which we recently, or they recently started getting traction ever since that New Jersey drones situation, right?
Interesting. Given probably about how high this thing is, and I'm going to say it's probably quite high up in the sky. Look at this, bruv. Look at that. Okay? What is shaped like that? And for those of you that don't know or know, these things have been reported around the world so much over the years, even more so now, of just strange atmospheric phenomena. And with sky watchers, this is now in a classification system of UFOs, UAPs, whatever you want to call them. Okay? So these things are very real. People report having electromagnetic anomalies around these sort of objects. These things messing around with electronics. I guess people's mental state as well in certain.
By the way, this is what I was talking about. So I just got sidetracked. I just pulled that image. Okay, hopefully it's gonna work well. Okay, let me actually show you guys this. Okay, this is gonna blow your mind. Maybe some of you guys are familiar with it. I'm just saving that from Google from my other monitor to here, so I can pull it here. Yeah, it's gonna be blurry, but I guess it's gonna get the thought. The thought across, right? So you got nebula, right? It looks like human eye. You got death of a star, looks like birth of a cell. This is a universe, it looks like a brain cell. It is, and there are countless other examples I can pull right now, which is just truly mind-blowing, right? Because our body parts and all that to a certain degree resembles stuff in the universe as a whole. So what if the universe is a one giant man or one giant organism or one yeah, because the universe is alive. I mean, they say that it's forever expanding. It always is expanding. Just, you know, it's crazy. I guess I'm having those existential crises or existential hour, maybe.
Aspects,
but no, I find it fascinating.
I don't know. There's just a very, very strange thing around these objects themselves. But this piece of footage is absolutely mega, mate.
My first instinct on that was that I was looking at a balloon of some sort. But then when you really focus in on those tentacle looking things that are hanging down, they almost look like they have weight to them. They do move, but just slightly. And they don't look like they're being affected by any wind blowing on them or anything like that. It almost looks like they're making small controlled movements. We may not be looking at a craft here. We may be looking at some biological entity. I don't know. What do y'all think about it? Hey,
but did you see this video right here? Apparently there's a man that actually came forward, shared an image of this alien twat and claimed that he was abducted by that alien. Click on this video on the screen and I'll see you right there. Check it out, man. It's crazy.